welcome everyone and also wish the fathers, past, present, and future, a very, very happy Father's Day. Um, a bit of rules because, as Srini said, it's an online meeting and it's very different from what we're used to. So, a little bit of housekeeping rules, if you might call it that. Please respect everyone in the meeting. Place your mic on mute when the session starts or it is in progress. Where you're not able to do it, we will place you on mute. And if you're not able to mute, we might temporarily disable your mic for a little bit. When you join the meeting, ensure you're not accidentally sharing your information. To ensure that you're not sharing your screen or anything, we are changing everybody into attendees. That's so if a new screen pops up on your thing saying that you've changed into attendees, nothing has changed. You still can talk, but it's just to ensure that you don't accidentally share your screen or share something that is not required. And please do not indulge in any kind of discussion that creates a negative atmosphere or creates controversy. And thank you all again for joining the meeting. Now I would like to hand over, just before that, I wanted to share a little bit of information on how to, if you're not, if you're not aware on how to go about doing this. I'm just sharing the screen, Srini.
Yep, no problems.
So this is a screen just to show you how to go about sharing putting your hand up. So just in case, because we are not able to see everybody on the screen. So there is a little icon on your screen that shows a hand symbol. You can press that to put your hand up in case you want to ask any questions. There's a camera sign that says turn your camera on. So for you to turn your camera on and off, you can use that. And there's a mic sign right next to it that shows how to turn your microphone on and off. So this will help you during the meeting. So that's a little information, little technical knowledge from my end. And now, sorry. So now I would like to hand over the mic to Aarti to take over from here.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for everyone attending the AGM 2021. I hope everyone can hear me. That's good. Okay, so let me just introduce our Adishakti Endra Swamigal, whom we lovingly call as Devi Ma, and Sri Jnanashakti Endra Swamigal, who we lovingly call as Swamiji, and then we'll begin the AGM. So the basis of Sri Om has been humanity leads to divinity, divinity leads to unity, and unity leads to humanity. This strong message has been ingrained in our team thanks to the hard work of our chairperson, His Holiness Sri Om Adishakti Endra Swamigal, who we passionately refer to as Devi Ma, and our president, His Holiness Sri Om Jnanashakti Endra Swamigal, whom we refer to as Swamiji. Both these founding figures are the reason behind our growth and selfless attitudes towards serving the community. For over 30 years, both Swamiji and Devi Ma have selflessly left behind the materialistic life to devote their efforts for the welfare of others. Devi Ma's origin starts back in the mid of late 80s, where he left his family to learn about what it means to be a good human and devised 18 rules, with the first and foremost being love all living beings. Since then, Devi Ma has established bases in India, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, US, and Canada. The services around the world are about giving back to the community in the form of humanitarian services and welfare for all living beings. In the early 90s, His Holiness Sri Om Jnanashakti Endra Swamigal was so attached with the selfless service of Devi Ma that he dedicated his life towards Devi Ma and services. He too left behind his materialistic life to help with the various establishments. During the 2000s, he spent most of his time in Australia, where he helped formed Sri Om Care and motivated all the volunteers to rally for the cause. His leadership over these years in Australia has kept the Sri Om team united and has gone through from strength to strength. We are truly blessed to have both these noble souls who lead our efforts in serving for the community. Now, can I please request Sri Jnanashakti Indra Swamigal to light the lamp and begin the AGM? Thank you, Chinnaswamiji. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and friends, a very happy Father's Day, and we welcome you all to the 16th AGM for Sri Om Care. I'm Aarti. We seek the blessings of our Guru Sri Om Adishakti Indra Swamigal, whom we lovingly refer to as Devi Ma, and Sri Om Jnanashakti Indra Swamigal to commence the AGM. We respectfully acknowledge and thank the traditional custodians of the land, of elders past and present on the place where we are meeting today. This time we are celebrating the AGM where everyone is meeting online. Thanks to technology for that. On behalf of Sri Om Foundation, I would like to welcome Mr. Alex Hawke, Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Multicultural Services, Migrant Services, Durga Owen, representing Julie Owen, Labour MP, Julian Lesser, Federal MP for Berora, President Friends of India, Mr. Ramanan Gagi, Director Community Relations, Consulate India, representing Council General of India, Michelle Rowland, Shadow Minister of Greenway, Mr. Mark Taylor, Seven Hills, New South Wales MP and Parliamentary Secretary for Police and Justice, Mr. Scott Follow, New South Wales MP, Parliamentary Secretary to Treasurer, Jody Mackay, former Opposition Leader, New South Wales, Honorable Kevin Conley, MP for Riverston, Mrs. Reena Jeti, Hillshire Councillor, Mr. Samir Pandey, Parramatta Councillor. We respect these VIPs for the service to the community and look forward working with them to carry our services forward. We would like to extend a special welcome to all our community organizations, sponsors, partners, care recipients, staff, and every individual who has made a difference to the seniors of the community and to Sri Om. Now, I would like to welcome you all. Today is all about showcase of the values of Sri Om activities to our seniors in the community. You can see how Sri Om helps the elders to resurface their inner child and show age is no barrier to living a healthy life and contributing to the community. To open the AGM, I would be playing our chairperson's message on the video, followed by a message from our president, Sri Jnanashakti Indra Swamigal, who is present in the meeting now and declared the AGM open.
श्रेय महालक्ष्मी महाकाली महादुर्गा गायत्री ललिता सरस्वती पापनाशिनी सहस्रनाम तात्तुल्यं श्री ओम ज्योतिरूपिणी आदिशक्तिः श्री ओम humanity leads divinity, divinity leads unity, unity leads humanity. Shri Om to you all. You all well know that for the past so many years we are running our Shri Om Care. Of course, you are all caring for us, so we care you. So this caring, that is you are carrying us, this caring should be continue for us. You give us more hands and you support us more so that we could bring the Shri Om Care in a big level at every point throughout Australia. They could say that Shri Om Care is best. At the same time, we are also caring you, doing our best service for you all. So much we could do, the best we are doing. Of course, you all know well that our pandemic time, all our workers took their vaccination and they started helping us. caring for you. They did their care very well. And I have to appreciate here all our workers who have done very well, and they have gone personally to house and then did all their cares what they need. So we want the support of yours, also the support of our people, so that we could run this Shivam Care all over Australia. And you all know that humanity leads divinity. See, our main motive is that without humanity, there is nothing. So humanity is more essential for us. For this more essential of this humanity, we have to help each other. We have to do for old age people, because tomorrow we are also going to become old. So this necessity is there. That is why we started the Shivam Care. So your support for us is very good. All the sponsors, I appreciate all the sponsors, and I appreciate they have to continue for it. They should continue for us, going on, giving a sponsor, so that we do our service best and best and best service for you all. So I once again request and also thank all of you all caring for us. We are caring for you. That is, you are carrying us and we are carrying you. See you. See you.
Thank you, Devima. Now, can I please request our Chinna Swamiji to share a few words?
Sure. Shalom to everyone. As usual, I am so much happy to be with you all in our Shivam Care 60th AGM. Our Shivam Care started in a very small way, but at the present moment, it's grown up very well. I'm so much happy about our Shivam Care. As well as I want to share only one or two things here. In our life, in spiritual path, there is the two types. One is the some of people some believes on seeking. Believing is the most important thing in the spiritual life. Those are 2 points, right? As a believer, Shivam Care believes on his motto. Our Guru Shivam Vivekananda Swami's motto: humanity leads to divinity. We believe on that one, so we are doing our service level best. Because once you believe on your things, then only you can get it done very well, or you will get it what you want it. The same way, seekers also. When you seek the great one, what you want it, you will get it. The same way, our people, our community, seeking the help, the great service in our community. So Shivam Care gives the great service, what our community is seeking it. So we are giving through our Shivam Care. Doing the service to the community is the greatest opportunity for our Shivam Care.
Sorry, Swamiji. I think Swamiji. I think you've just got on mute. Can you just unmute?
Is it okay?
Now we can hear you. Thank you.
Has I missed a lot? No?
No, just the last couple of words.
Okay, okay. So our
Sorry, it's gone on mute again. Is someone has accidentally? Oh, hello?
okay.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Now
okay.
we can.
Our Shivam Care is trying to do the great service to our great golden people. Golden people, don't say the older people. There are golden people. I always mention that one. Keep it in your mind. Don't say the elder or old people. There are the golden people for us in our community. We are learning a lot from them. those people are only giving giving the cultures to us, pass through the cultures. So keep it on that one, as well as our Shiam workers. Though I don't like to say the workers, there are our family members. The family members always do the great, get the great name for the family with the service and the attitude. The same way, our Shivam Care members, that means according to outside the world, workers. For according to us, those people are our family members. They're getting the great name for our Shivam Care through their service. Through their service. That's what I feel. So I'm very much thankful to our Shivam members who are working, who are helping the service to our community through our Shivam Care. As well as here, I want to give big thanks to our government. The government a little bit. The government is helping us, as well as honorable ministers who is helping us. So honorable MPs who is helping us, as well as the sponsors, who is working with us. The same way, some supporting organizations and some companies. Here, I'm seeking the help from them for our future Shivam Care development, as well as doing the service to our community through the Shivam Care. Shivam to everyone. Shivam.
Thank you, Chinnaswamiji. Now, can I please request Mr. Mark Taylor, Seven Hills MP, to share a few words?
Well, thank you very much, everyone, and thank you for the invitation to your 16th AGM. Can I especially recognise the fantastic work that's been done by SHROM over the last 12 months, particularly during a very, very difficult period that the whole of the community has suffered during this time. Can I just say a few words that we all know that seniors in our community are the ones that hold all of the secrets of our culture. They hold the secrets to great education, and they hold the secrets to loving times and things like great cooking and great food. So seniors are extremely important to the way our communities run. So it seems to me very, very fantastic that an organisation like SHROM recognises the valuable role that seniors play, and they have devoted themselves and their service to the care and the love and the progression and looking after of seniors in our community. And I think that makes your organisation one of the best that is operating in our local communities. And I think, as it was recognised just previously, that's why both the New South Wales government and the Australian government, and also private organisations, go to a lot of effort to try and support SHROM as much as it can, and to make sure that you have not only the financial needs, but also the support that's required to keep your good work going. So I know you've got a busy schedule, so that's probably enough for me. But once again, can I thank you for an outstanding 12 months of service? Can I wish the President, Vice President, all the directors and all the volunteers and assistants the very best for the next 12 months. And I look forward to catching you up in far better times than now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Your words mean a lot to us. Now I'll just pass it on to Veena to read last year minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Aarti. This is the minutes for the annual general meeting held on Saturday, 28th of November, 2020, 4 p.m. from 4 p.m. at Glenwood Community Center. President, Vice President, and numerous others from the public were present both in present and online. Chairman sent a video message online, followed by a message from the President. After the welcome address, the results of the year 2019-20 were reviewed and noted an increase in it noted an increase in work at the Shriom and how Shriom did their service during the pandemic. In this report on the activities, President Shri Om Jnanendra Jnana Shatyendra Swamigal, said that Sri Om is successful in giving seniors the right atmosphere for social interaction and keep them away from isolation, depression, and loneliness. He also explained about the services provided by Sri Om during COVID pandemic. President further said, this is why Sri Om has taken an initiative and used actions rather than words to provide services to our elders over the past years. Many VIPs like Kevin Connolly, respected Kevin Connolly, a Riverstone MP, Ms. Reena Jethhi, councillor from Hillshire, Muninder Singh Ji, spoke about the services of Sri Om. The Shadow Minister of Greenway, Michelle Rowland, had also sent her message for Sri Om online. Later, Jayaraman Ji presented the financials and audit report. Srini Vasudevan and Shweta Sharma spoke about the services of Sri Om and expressed their happiness about the community support and requested for more. Few staff members were awarded for their exemplary work. Mr. Mehdi Hamidpur did the vote of thanks, and the AGM was concluded at 6 p.m.
Thank you, Veena. We just need two people to propose and second the meeting. Is there anyone on the call at the moment who would like to propose to pass those resolutions? If you want to just unmute, maybe mention your name. And
I can see Sita Auntie putting her hand up for that.
Okay, so we put Sita Auntie as proposed.
Yeah.
Can we have someone to second the meeting? We have Dave Pasiji with his hand up.
Looks like Sita Auntie accidentally pressed the button.
I second it.
Oh, I can see Sita Auntie with her hand up. Like.
Yeah. Okay. No problems. And we've got Dave Pasiji who seconded the meeting, and we've also got Surender Jain Ji as well. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just loading the messages. We've got some messages, and before that, I would like to invite. Do we have Durga Owen representing Julie Owen at the meeting? There are a few unnamed people. That's why I'm not able to. I don't think we have her on the meeting right now. I would like to play a message that we've got from do we have Ramanan Gargiji at the meeting? He's the Director of Community Relationship. He's representing the Governor General of India, Council General of India, sorry. Do we have him at the meeting?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, can we please have your address?
Thank you. It's an honor to be here amongst all the experienced people here, those who have, I would say, a galaxy of experience of different field and a great source of inspiration that will navigate the budding generation for their future. And the kind of selflessness service has been done by Sri Om Care for this experience community is certainly a great source of inspiration for all of us. And when it comes to the respecting the elders of the society, I feel it is part and parcel of the Indian culture, which we are very proud of. And as Honorable Swamiji has also mentioned about the essentiality of these services and the family and the community oriented selflessness service is a rare wisdom or rare virtue in today's time. And in this time of the COVID time, I feel this kind of selflessness has been significant like never before. So the kind of work has been initiated or through different initiatives through Sri Home Care uh, is a commendable thing. So on behalf of Consulate General of India, I would like to convey to all the authorities of the Sri Home Care and the selfless volunteers who are doing excellent work, and would like to convey our best wishes for their further endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your encouraging words, sir. We also have a message, a video message from Mr. Julian Leeser. He's the MP, member of Barora. So I would like to share my screen and play the message.
Namaste. मेरा नाम जुलियन लीसा है मैं बरारा लोकसभा क्षेत्र का सांसद हूँ मैं Parliamentary Friends of India का अध्यक्ष हूँ. Hello, my name is Julian Leeser. I am the Federal Member for Barara and the Chair of Parliamentary Friends of India. To my great friend Sri J. Ramanji, to everyone involved in SRIOM, I am so pleased to be able to speak to you at your annual general meeting. Sorry I'm not there physically or there live. Of course, it's Father's Day today as well, and I want to wish all the dads a very happy Father's Day. My wife and my son told me that because of lockdown, because it's been such a tough time for everybody, they wanted to have a full day of activities for me this Father's Day, and that every minute of the day is indeed planned. So I'm expecting treasure hunts and backyard cricket and all sorts of fun adventures. But I would really love to be with you here, and I'm so pleased I've been able to join you in this regard. I want to thank everyone involved in SRIOM for all you've done, particularly to help the seniors in our community. You know, the way we treat our seniors reflects more broadly on our values as a society. And I think what you've done to encourage seniors to get vaccinated has been so important. And the vaccination rates for older Australians are just terrific. You know, 87% of people over 70 and 78% of people over 50 now have received their first jab. So although the vaccine rollout had a slow start, we are cracking on at pace, and that's because of the great work that organisations like yours does. I also want to note the staff. The staff are amazing, and they're people who are prepared to leave their homes at a difficult time to provide care and services to older Australians. And I want to thank and acknowledge them for the work that they're doing. You know, there's nothing more important than the intergenerational relationship between seniors and their grandkids. And one of the reasons I got vaccinated, and one of the reasons I know so many of us are keen to get vaccinated, is because we want to see our grandkids, and the grandkids want to see their grandparents and great-grandparents again, because that relationship, unlike any other relationship, is one of pure love and pure joy, and it's such a special thing. And yet, because of COVID, because of the lockdowns, we haven't been able to see our grandparents and our grandkids as much as we would like. I thought I'd leave you today with a note of optimism and a note for you from someone in the Indian philosophical world that I admire a great deal, and that's Swami Vivekananda. And I wanted to quote from him when he said, "Strength is the sign of vigour, the sign of life, the sign of hope, the sign of health, and the sign of everything that is good. As long as the body lives, there must be strength in the body, strength in the mind, strength in the hand." I wish you, borrowing from the words of Swami Vivekananda, much strength in all that you do, and many happy years of the work for the SRIOM Foundation. Dhanyavad.
Thank you for that message. We also have a message. It's a written message, so I will display the message and I will also read it out. We have a message from Honorable Minister Alex Hawke.
I have shared my screen, Veena.
Oh, you have. Okay. Thank you. The message reads, it's my pleasure to congratulate the Shri Om Foundation as you mark 15 years of service to the community. Since the foundation's establishment, you have been an invaluable support for many senior Australians, particularly amongst the South Asian Australian community in Sydney. You're widely regarded as a trusted provider of respite, community care, and social engagement, and a respected source of information for older members of the community and their loved ones. Your years of service truly reflect the principles on which Shri Om Foundation was established and have helped to provide solace, guidance, and a sense of belonging for so many. The valuable work you do is made possible by the commitment of your hardworking staff, leaders, volunteers, and patrons. I commend you and thank you for all you do for our community and in helping our senior Australians continue to live their lives to the fullest as they so richly deserve. I also want to thank you all for your enduring positivity and dedication during the COVID-19 pandemic. Looking after one another has never been more important in keeping our community safe and strong. Congratulations again on your outstanding achievement and my best wishes for your continued success. Thank you for sharing the screen, Aarti. We have one last video message in this segment that I would like to play for you. The message is from Federal MP of Greenway, Miss Michelle Rowland, and
Hi, Veena. Sorry, we can't hear the audio.
this is a very different kind of AGM, but certainly. Can you hear? Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The volume is at maximum. Okay, let me try and play it again. Okay. Namaste. I'm Michelle Rowland, the Federal Member for Greenway, and I send greetings on the occasion of Shri Om Care's AGM for 2021. And again, this is a very different kind of AGM, but certainly it is the same kind of assistance that Shri Om Care has always been providing to our local community. I tend to think, as I listen to do outbound other outreach to our community, that unfortunately a lot of older people are being left behind when we consider the impacts of the lockdown and of this pandemic. I think it's incumbent on all of us to ensure that regardless of people's background, they are made to feel included, irrespective of their age. And let's face it, this is what Shri Om Care has been doing for so many years, ensuring that seniors are included, ensuring they have meaningful activities, that they have friends, that they have companionship, and all those other aspects that go towards the well-being of every human. I want to pay tribute to Jay Rahman and all of his team for the work that has been done this year, particularly over the very difficult circumstances over the past few months. It's been a situation where there's been more than ever a need for services of Sri Lanka care, and it's needed to be delivered very differently. But again, I thank you for everything you've been doing and for continuing to advocate for the rights, but also the fundamental happiness of the seniors in our community. For that, we are so very grateful. Please stay safe and take care of one another, and I look forward to seeing you in person very soon. I know really apologize for the volume being a bit shoddy there, but it's I think the volume of the video was a little low. We'll probably put it up on our Facebook page as well. I would like to now welcome Shweta and Srini to present about the activities, the present and future.
Thank you so much, Veena. I will now share my screen. Okay. Hope we can all see that. All good? Great. And I'm coming loud and clear? You can hear me well? Thumbs up if you can hear me? Yes? Oh, wonderful. Yes. Great. Thank you so much. All right. I will just put this on reading. There we go. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to all of you. Another lovely event. You know, at Sriom, I think we've been very experienced, and over these years, we've been put in challenging situations. We've been put in all sorts of situations, from having excessive demand for our services with limited resources. We've been sometimes having to, try to find the right care for the loved one at the umpteenth hour for a desperate carer who just needs some help. And we know how to come out of these situations. So when, again, this year, when our normal AGM, as we've always been doing it in a face-to-face manner, it had its challenges again. This time, let's just do this all online, and here we are. I think, we're trying to do what we can to try to give that same kind of experience, that same kind of feel that we always do face-to-face, but here we are in an online environment. Hopefully we're doing okay. So now, I would like to first, for those who haven't seen myself and Shweta ji, who's also on the call, both myself, Srini, and Shweta have been with the organization since the beginning, since 2006. As members of Sriom Foundation, we help the vulnerable elderly population and their carers, and we try to make an extraordinary difference in their lives. The way we do that, we try to provide various types of aged care services. And those of you, these great supporters that are here on the call, would have seen all the way from our beginning days, all the different types of services that we have provided. So this time last year, in our AGM, we talked about how our organization adapted to the global pandemic. We talked about how we pivoted our services with the new way of living. We talked about all the investment in technology and how that enabled us to be able to do the things that we did, the way that we ran virtual sessions. And I know many of you who are here today who've also got either young children or their elderly parents have been absolutely amazed at seeing how these two different age groups have been able to transform their day-to-day activities in the new way of living, the way that we use technology these days to go about our day-to-day lives, the way we use technology for social interactions. Many before this pandemic wouldn't have even thought it's possible that these age groups, we would have thought, oh look, there's no way my child is going to be able to do this online schooling, or there's no way my parents are going to be able to log in online and get some benefits from these health professionals. They have no No way of being able to do that. But at Sriram, we've been able to take that on as a challenge, and we've shown how we can do that. We've used technology to ensure that our services actually go from strength to strength. Make sure that these challenges that the seniors are facing are no barrier, and that we're able to provide them the guidance and go beyond their expectations. So we've already shown in the early part of last year how we can deliver much needed service during a global pandemic. But the real question is, coming out of the pandemic, what is the new norm? If the new norm, what is it that we do at Sriram? How are we going to adapt to the new norm? What kind of impact would we have? What kind of impact would the challenging landscape and environment that we see ourselves in, how would we be able to adapt to that? And well, in the good part of last year and the beginning of this year, we can proudly say, and I can proudly stand in front of you all today to say that we've passed with flying colors. We've invested heavily in the processes and changed the way we delivered our services, just the services that we were delivering prior to COVID, but we've changed them with the new way of living, the new norm that we've all come accustomed to. And more importantly, not only have we been able to provide these services in this new form, we've been able to deliver them in a much more efficient manner, in a much more safe manner, and most importantly, we've been able to deliver these services with love and care. And as you will see, Shweta will sort of talk through the key services that we had delivered over the last year or so. And I know I've been very proud to sort of stand here and see those different photos. And I hope that all of you, and I'm sure that many of you who are on the call will also make a bit of a presence in these slides. So I'll hand it off to Shweta to just give you a little bit of a rundown about all the great things that Sriram had achieved over the last year.
Thank you, Srini. And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sriram AGM 2021. I'm Shweta, and I'm going to take you and show you what we are doing in Sriram. So I will start with our day centers. So we provide the service, respite services. So day centers, short-term respite. Sriram has four day centers located in Pennant Hills, Liverpool, Chunga Bay, and Glenwood, where more than 300 seniors participate in the session. We do yoga, light exercise, music moment, health talks, culture sessions, games, and outing. We take the seniors for outing to refresh themselves. So all our sessions are planned ahead with our day center coordinators, and they deliver the structured program every month. We also do wellness program, seminars, expos, stepping on programs, and chronic management. As we all know that during this pandemic, we're not running the center, we're not running the day centers at the moment. So what we are doing? So we are doing online sessions for our beautiful seniors. So during this lockdown, we are having online sessions every Monday and Thursday, where our seniors from all over the Australia participate on regular basis and get educated by the several type of professionals, for example, benefit of COVID vaccination, COVID restrictions, how to follow the rules, and healthy living lectures. We also celebrate all the festivals and other programs, like we celebrated last month Independence Day, Raksha Bandhan, Jan Ashtami, where all the seniors participate and show their talent by preparing and presenting their culture. Sriram is also helping all the seniors in this pandemic by deliver the groceries at their homes and provide the social support by making calls to them or invite them for the group video calls where they can see their friends and chat with each other. Now I will explain you about our home care services. So Sriram also helping the seniors to register in My Age Care and NDIS registration. We educate the seniors how to register in My Age Care. If they cannot do registration by themselves, we help them to register, and we go to their house and tell them how to do, and being their representative as well. And in a year, we register 150 clients for home care packages. So what we provide in home care packages, what we do when they get the home care package, what service Shriom is providing for them. So we provide home care services, including domestic assistance, help with meal preparation, personal care, nursing care, transport, and social support. So I'm going to tell you what we do in that, so you will aware of that. Home care is where we can work to go client's house and provide service in their home. For example, personal care, meals preparation, domestic assistant, respite care is where a family member wants to go out and the client is alone at home. We look after them at home. NDIS care, we help the people to register with NDIS and also care for people who are below the age of 65. Transitional care, these programs help older people on their feet after a hospital stay. It provides short-term care up to 12 weeks, including social work, nursing support, personal care, and allied health care. We also do dementia care as well. We provide dementia navigators to help care workers to deal with dementia people and how to look after them when they're challenging behavior. Shriom also provides social support where the care worker socializes with the client by playing games, chatting, going for a walk, and spending quality of time with the clients so they don't feel any loneliness in the house. We do transportation. If the client needs transportation, going for a medical appointment, shopping, or going to attend some event, so our care workers take them. We also provide healthcare service, allied health services, physiotherapy, podiatry, occupational therapy, light exercise, nutritionist, consultation with dietitian. So physiotherapy comes and do the assessment for the client and provide exercise chart according to their needs and hand over to the physio assistant for their regular exercises. Podiatry for foot care, where they come and clean toes and feet. Dietitian helps client to plan the meals. Occupational therapists, they treat injured, ill, or disabled people through therapeutic use of everyday activities. They help patients develop, recovery, improve, as well as maintain the skills needed for daily living. They also help and self-care routine like getting dressed, writing and copy notes, holding their pencils, and etc. So all our care workers are very, very well trained, and they go to their houses and they spend the time socialization, and they are helping everywhere they can do help. And now I'm going to pass to Srini, so he will take you for our next step. Thank you, Srini.
Thank you, Shweta. I think that's absolutely amazing effort by Sriram and the team in exactly the achievements over the last year whilst we've been in the middle of a global pandemic. As you know, just to sort of get some of the numbers that Shweta had gone through in her on her section of the speech, we've registered over 150 clients on My Aged Care and also enroll them onto NDIS. We had up to more than 2 programs, online sessions running on a weekly basis during the time when we were in lockdown. And then as soon as things opened up, we were back again at full strength, running 4 day centers during the early part of this year. So I think it really shows the strength that Sriram has gone to from year on year. And this is possible because of the countless hours of our staff, our volunteers, and our community. And most importantly, we couldn't have done this without the seniors themselves. It's the seniors that are actually helping us, bring these services out and giving us that energy to lift ourselves and continue to strive more. So now we've shown that we've been able to pass with flying colours, and we've been able to give the vulnerable population the services that they thoroughly need, that they deserve. So now the question is, where do we go to next? And we've done so much in the last year and over the years since 2006. Where do we go now? So one of the things that's really has been a lot of talking point for many years, and I know that many of you have also been on this journey since day one, is people are asking us about, where do you guys go next? Right? Where is it that you have a facility of your own? We will talk a little bit about, where we go to next. But before I sort of get to there, I'd also like to sort of just let people know that now that we've again gone down to the lockdown, and we've been able to, we've continued to stretch our resources, and once again we're having to pivot our services. But the beauty is that we've got that experience, we've gained it, we've got the innovation behind it, and we've been able to adapt quite easily this time around. And we will continue to innovate, we'll continue to work through our processes, we'll continue to work through technology, the tools, and make sure that there's minimal disruption to actually providing the services to the elderly. And that's the most key thing that we're striving for. Irrespective of the challenges of the landscape and the environment, whatever that's thrown at us, we'll make sure that we're adapting to those situations. And if there's one thing that the organisation knows, and we've shown it, is that we put people first and people foremost. Is what taken Sriram to this level right now, and we'll continue to invest heavily in our people to make sure that our loved ones are looked after. As has been mentioned by numerous people, our MPs and our distinguished guests as well, we've got our staff all vaccinated. We make sure that safety is foremost important, and we make sure that they can continue to strive and look after our elderly. So now, where to next? We talked about this. Where do we go? So there's been a lot of discussion and talk about Sriram in terms of a facility. Some facility where you can actually leave your loved ones, be looked after by people that care. Many of you have approached us and actually asked us, do you have something at the moment? Rest assured, we are listening, and we've had this clear goal, and many of you would remember since 2014 where we actually coined this proposal about having a retirement facility. And over the years, we've shown a little bit of progress towards that. We've made little inroads into actually getting there. So now, where to next? It's all about a group home. We're talking about taking that concept into a group home concept. So I just want to give a little bit of a rundown about what a group home is, because this is something which is quite exciting, and I'm sure that many of you will be desperately looking for a facility such as this one, and we'll hopefully would like to provide your assistance in making this a reality. So what exactly is a group home? A group home, unlike a residential facility, it has a small number of, a very limited number of residents. Generally, you've got sort of a staff to resident ratio of 1 to 4. Our innovative model of care is an alternative to a traditional aged care facility. Smaller care environments have actually proven to actually provide a lot of benefits. Some of these benefits are increase in quality of life. They reduce the rates of depression. They also reduce hospitalization of people living with special needs. And on this note, we have highly skilled trained staff. And on these group homes, we will have highly skilled nurses who will be present to ensure the individual's needs and cares are taken care of. There's also superior health benefits by having such a group home facility. Research has actually shown the health outcomes in smaller environments are greatly more beneficial than having large nursing home type environments. And one of the reasons for that is because people like to be in their own homes. People like that feeling of a home. People like that feeling of that closeness and bonding with loved ones. Unlike with a nursing facility where you've got, say, hundreds of people you'd interact with, in a facility like a group home, you may have only up to about 10 people which you'll interact with, but they are close to you. They become your family. They become your friends. They provide a warm and open environment with an atmosphere of living like in a home. We'll tailor these needs for individuals and make sure that they feel right at home, and we also provide the facilities and also provide the right schedule and timings for that cater for the individual needs. So this is where we go to next. So we've seen Sriom has been able to deliver so many services in the past, and just the same way that you have all been asking us, where do you guys go next? Where are you guys going to be able to provide some sort of facility? We are listening, and be rest assured that in this upcoming year, we'll be investing heavily into making this project a reality. And with that, we need your help. It's your help to make sure that we can take that help to provide the care for your loved ones. We know it can be overwhelming to welcome a stranger into your home, but we strive to build that trust and we provide that excellent service. So with that, I would like to thank you all for to being part of Sriom, for being part of our journey over these years, and this journey in the next year and so many more years going forward. We'd like to get your support in any form, whether you want to provide financially. We're happy to take donations. All donations over $2 are tax deductible. We're happy to take your services professionally, and we're happy to take your services in any way. Just please do feel free to reach out to us in our team, and we can take it from there. If you do have any questions, I know with this online, we don't have the ability to sort of take messages online, but please do shoot through a message at either at our email address, info@sriomcare.org.au, or if you have contact off one of our staff members, you can send them a message and they can also relay that message across to us. With that, I would like to pass it on to, we've got a few very, very special distinguished guests who'd like to share a few words. I was going to initially share a video of Honourable Jodie Mackay. I think she was on the call earlier. I'm not sure if she's still there. Miss Jodie, are you still there? No.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? I'm sorry, I was just trying to fiddle between my camera and my mic.
Oh, we got Rena. Okay. Hi, Rena.
It's very challenging for me. Can you all hear me?
Oh, yes, you can.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you for having me today. I would like to congratulate Sriom Care on their 16th AGM, and I would also like to acknowledge Mark Taylor, local member for Seven Hills, to be present at this beautiful moment and evening. Thank you for all of you to be here on Father's Day, but this also, more importantly, shows our support to Sriom Care as an organization. I personally feel as a local council that the community needs more organizations like Sriom Care. Age brings every individual not just experience, maturity, and an opportunity to leave a legacy for the younger generations, but at the same side, same note, it has a flip side to it. And that flip side is basically getting old, which brings depression, isolation, and more things which we really need to attend to. So as the generation moving forward, it becomes our role and responsibility to look after our elderly. As a matter of fact, it makes it even more important to have an environment to keep them socially engaged, entertained, and every small thing adds up to keep them physically and mentally active, healthy, independent, and able. And that's exactly what Sriom Care is doing. I have my elderly mother and in-laws who are looked after by Sriom Care, and they are direct utilizers of the Sriom Care services. My mother, as a matter of fact, she looks forward to those social gatherings, events, and visits to different places as a tourist, where she is accompanied by beautiful, caring, and nurturing people of Sriom Care team. I must say, the need of having a person to communicate to you in your own mother tongue and language has never been more important to her. As we grow older, we actually go back into our phase and time frames where we like to speak a language that we were taught first as a child. And that's what Shriyam Care has been providing to all its people. As children, I mean, like as my age group, I personally feel we are professionals have so many tangents to it that's where Shriyam Care comes in very, very much like a blessing, because then we have someone trusted and someone really qualified and professional to look after our parents. It's just like entrusting your own child to a childcare or school. And as a daughter, I can understand how important it is for me. So I always thank Shriyam Care and all their volunteers and team and their carers who actually come and look after my mom and take her outside. And she's excited. Like that morning, she's like, yes, I am going out to meet more people. And this lockdown is very difficult for our elderly generation who are limited socially, physically, and going through deep emotional struggles right now. I must give you all a heads up, Shriyam Care team, that you will have your hands full once this lockdown is finished. So as a community person, as a daughter of an elderly parent, as a daughter-in-law of elderly parents, and as a local counselor, I cannot thank you enough. Shriyam Care has done lots and lots of good work, and it is just a small part of journey that we are acknowledging today. If I start talking about everything, I think I will never give the microphone away. As they say, never give a microphone to the politicians. That will be different scenario altogether. But look, today I really thank you all, especially Jayaraman Uncle. You are amazing. You are the pillar. You are the stone. You are the rock behind this organization. But more importantly, you have brought forth such a huge, strong team together, which has taken this legacy ahead and helping each and every family today. As a Hillshire counselor, as a resident, I know so many of Indian diaspora families who benefit from your services. So thank you very much. I would like to again acknowledge Mark Taylor, who is a huge ardent supporter of Shriyam Care. I know that for a fact. He speaks so much beautifully behind the back as well. So thank you for all your support. And we are here to support you just like you are here to support our elderly. My name is Reena Jetty, and you can reach me anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Reena ji, for your lovely words. I think it was fabulous. I've got a few more video messages from a very honourable guest who I'd like to share. Please, hopefully this will also lighten up the day, which has been already so enlightened by the lovely presence of the great people on the call today.
Hello, my name's Scott Farlow. I'm the Parliamentary Secretary of the Treasurer and for COVID Recovery here in New South Wales, and I wanted to send my best greetings to Shriyam on the annual general meeting this year. Of course, 2021 has been a very challenging year and is incredibly challenging at the moment as we all have to stay apart in order for us to be able to come together in the future. We know how difficult this year has been, and particularly for our Indian community and for communities across the areas of concern in Western and Southwestern Sydney. I want to thank Shriyam for being there, and I want to thank you all and the volunteers for all of the work you've done to be able to support our community throughout this very challenging time, and the work that I know you'll continue to do in the future. Shriyam has such a great role in our community, and it is a role that is cherished, and we really do thank Shriyam for all of its work in supporting particularly our aged throughout New South Wales and throughout our Indian community. So thank you, Shriyam, for all the work that you do. Thank you to all of the volunteers and the support workers. I know that it is a tireless task and you are all doing such an amazing job. So this year, I hope that you'll be able to celebrate all of your achievements, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the work that you have done to support the community. Hello, my name's Scott.
Great, thank you, Honourable Scott Farlow. I've also have another video to play from Honourable Member Kevin Connolly, New South Wales MP for Riverstone as well.
Namaste. I'd like to thank the SRIOM team for allowing me to say a few words to you today. May I congratulate Jay Ramanji and all the team for the wonderful work that SRIOM has been doing for 15 years now to support elderly people, especially from subcontinent backgrounds, here in their new home in Australia. Now more than ever, the connection to community that a service like SRIOM provides, even though it's mostly online in this climate, is vitally important. The care, sensitivity and concern shown by SRIOM staff and helpers contributes to a better quality of life for many elderly residents here in our own community. Annual general meetings are the occasions when volunteers step down at the end of a period of service or commit to another year of generosity. In both cases, we should be grateful to those who take on the responsibilities that the task of leadership of a body such as SRIOM entails. I thank and congratulate each of you who have accepted these responsibilities. I hope today's meeting is productive and successful, and that SRIOM goes from strength to strength in the coming year. All the best and good luck.
Thank you, Honourable Member. I would now like to invite Councillor Samir Pandey to share a few words. I know he's on the call as well. Councillor, would you like to unmute and say a few words?
Thank you. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to join you all today at the 16th AGM of SRIOM Foundation. Before I begin, I would like to again acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and pay my respect to elders past and present. Can I congratulate SRIOM Foundation under the leadership of and guidance of Devi Ma, Swamiji, Jaramanji, its leadership team, volunteers and supporters for their ongoing support and advocacy within our community. I would also like to acknowledge the selfless service of leaders and volunteers of SRIOM Foundation to our community, and in particular, the contribution that SRIOM Care has made during COVID-19. SRIOM Foundation provides services and care to seniors and some of the most vulnerable within our community. And I applaud their efforts, your efforts, the volunteers' efforts in improving the lives of people through your services within our community. Our elders deserve the best care, respect, choice, dignity, and the best quality of life for building the society that we currently live in and enjoy. Over the years, I have been privileged to witness the work of SRIOM Foundation, and it's inspiring and it's encouraging. A happy Father's Day to all of you, and also a very happy Teachers' Day, which is in India. Thank you to all the teachers, gurus, and mentors for your guidance and wisdom. I look forward to being part of your journey and will be very happy to do anything I can to strengthen the work of SRIOM Foundation. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Samir Pandeyji. And now I'd like to call upon Miss Jodie McKay, member for Strathfield, who did share us some video, but I think we'd be much rather see her in person, and which she has joined in. So, Miss Jodie, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, hi everyone, and look, it's so good to see so many familiar faces. Of course, we're over Zoom or Teams, whatever format we're on, but it's still great to see so many smiling faces who've made such an enormous contribution to the community. I did record a video for you, but I was talking to Jay, and I just wanted to come on to congratulate all of you for the incredible work you have done in very very, very difficult circumstances. We came out of last year, of course, and we thought that we got through COVID, but organisations like yours have once again had to adjust. And I was listening to the presentation that was given, which is very much focused on how you've used technology and how you've had to adjust your focus. So not so much on the respite, but very much on making sure that people aren't isolated and that they have someone to talk to. In my job as the member for Strathfield, that's what I have found, that in most instances, our seniors have been terribly disadvantaged and terribly isolated. We've phoned them. We've actually called people over 70 in our electorate just to make sure that they're okay, to make sure that they have food and just company, someone to talk to. Sriom Care has been doing this for a very long time. Your 16th AGM, which means that all of you, many of you, have been committed to this organisation over that long period of time. You've been able to adjust, you've been able to grow, you've been able to make sure that we have culturally appropriate aged care, and that's also incredibly important and something that I am very, very supportive of. So can I just thank everyone associated with Sriom Care? Can I thank all the volunteers, importantly, because an organisation is only as strong as the volunteers you have there, making sure that the work is delivered. So congratulations to everyone involved, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. I've watched, of course, in my time as a member in Parliament, the incredible work you've done, and to all of you who are home, I hope I get to see you all personally very, very soon. It's a difficult time, but I am thinking of you all, and thank you so much for the great privilege of being with you today on your special AGM online. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Jodie. They were lovely words. We appreciate your presence, and thank you for taking your time out to join us on a Father's Day as well. Great. So just moving on now to our next part of our AGM. I would just like to know there was some messaging earlier as well, and I'd just like to remind everyone we do have a lucky draw that is going on today. So all of those that have joined in on the call we've captured your names and have actually put your names in a lucky draw. So at the end of the AGM, we will be drawing that lucky draw, and we will hopefully be able to surprise and make a day of maybe one or two seniors here. Now, as we've mentioned, as everyone has mentioned, and all the honourable MPs have mentioned, really the strength of Sriom has been not just the leadership, but also all those that are working at the ground level, the volunteers, the staff, everyone who puts in the extra yards to make sure that our loved ones are being looked after. So as many of you know, that almost in every AGM, we do like to make some special mentions to certain individuals who've gone well beyond their day-to-day duties and really put in the effort to make sure that we're providing a great deal of care. So in an online environment, a first for Sriom, we will be making some awards nominations, and we'll share them in a digital format. Hopefully this gives the same kind of a experience that we would be if we were face to face. So let me just share my screen. And so the first person we would like to congratulate is Baljit Kaur for being a star performer this year. So Baljit Kaur has been stepping up. She starts her shift at 7 a.m. She starts her shift sometimes at 7 a.m. and she only finishes her shift at 7 p.m. Now, it's really been ingrained in her that caring has been her #1 priority. And for this, we do give Baljit Kaur the Star Performer Award. Baljit, we will try to get all these this out in a proper form. Let's all celebrate in a digital form in the presence of all of those that have joined the AGM.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is there any words you'd like to share at all, Baljit?
First off, I would like to thank you, Shriom Foundation and Shweta ji as well, giving me an opportunity to work. And I learned a lot of this job, so has been a wonderful journey for me. So far, I love to do my best to service my clients. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Baljit.
Well done, Baljit.
Thank you, Shweta ji.
Baljit, I can see Geeta, like she's been applauding you from there, and I think she's your regular client, from which like you can understand from the laugh and smile in the face, you can understand like how much service you're providing.
Yes.
And that is the service that we're looking at. We're very happy and we're very proud to have you on your team. Thank you so much, Baljit.
Family, it's a treasure. We would love, Baljit all the time. Thank you, Baljit. So proud of you.
Thank you, Geeta.
Keep
Thank
up
you,
the
Auntie.
good work, Baljit.
Thank you, Shweta ji.
Great. The next person we would like to congratulate. The next person we'd like to congratulate is Simarjit Kaur for being the most improved performer this year. So Simarjit, during this pandemic, has selflessly taken on other workers' shifts at short notice. She has sometimes not even thought about herself, but more importantly, who that she's going to be serving, and decided to just make sure to just take up other people's shifts so that she's able to provide the care for the loved ones. So for this, Simarjit, you definitely deserve the most improved performer for this year. Have we got Simarjit on the line?
Simarjit, are you there? She was there before.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you so much for this.
Can we see you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there any words would you like to share at all, Simarjit?
Yeah, I'm very happy for being part of Housekeeping Care Foundation, and this foundation provides such a high standard of service. And I'm personally really realize all clients are very happy with our service. And I'm just thankful to management to being part of this beautiful team. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Simarjit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Again, I think Geeta ji wants to applaud Simarjit as well, providing care there.
She's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege for us to, congratulate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dee.
Thank you so much.
Great. The next person we would like to congratulate is Rupinder Kaur for exemplary contribution to Sri Om Foundation. So Rupinder has been another exemplary worker who again sometimes takes up to 12-hour shifts to make sure that the client's needs are put first and again put ahead of anything else. So, I think this is an exemplary contribution and your efforts have been noticed. So, Rupinder, thank you so much. Have we got Rupinder on the call to say a few words as well?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, she's there.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. I have been working with the Sri Om for 2 years now. And over these 2 years, I have learned and grown a lot while also enjoying my work. We have a great team here at Sri Om, and the work we all do is truly inspirational. And thank you for this award very much, Shweta ji and Mary and everyone, Sri Om. Thank you for the pleasure of working with you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rupinder.
Thank you.
Doing the great job always.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. The next award we would like to provide is to Avinder Kaur for building successful rapport with clients this year. Rupinder again has been putting clients' needs first by continuously improving her relationship, and she's been providing valuable knowledge to ensure the client's health and well-being is put first and foremost. For this, we'd like to award Rupinder Kaur for building a successful rapport with clients this year and all her efforts this year. Thank you so much, Rupinder. Rupinder, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Where are you?
Hello.
I want to see you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I really appreciate your support, and it's my pleasure. Like, say thank you, and I feel so good that you give me this opportunity, and I learn a lot of things from this organization, and I feel it's humble to see such incredible support and unity from you, and thank you so much.
Congratulations, Rupinder.
We'd like to also provide our next honorable mention to Sapanpreet Kaur for being an engagement champion for this year. Sapanpreet has realized that travel distance is no barrier, and she's been putting clients' needs first by ensuring that she's able to support the clients regardless of how far she has to travel. And sometimes it's been very difficult to actually get to the client's place from where she is, but that has not actually stopped her from actually providing the service. And she makes sure that she's there on time, and she makes sure that she goes to the lengths to support them and engages with them. So with this, we'd like to congratulate Sapanpreet Kaur for her efforts. Sapanpreet on the call as well to say a few words.
I haven't seen her on the call.
Okay, that's all right. We'll get her to say a few words a little bit later. And we've got one more certificate to provide, one more honourable mention, and this one is for Veena Sashikumar for the most innovative contributions this year. I think it's without doubt we've talked about the services that Sriram has provided in this digital form, but all these digital services could not have been done without the help of Veena, who's been putting together all sorts of things from providing the digital, the flyers, to organizing them, to actually running the sessions. And all of this is thanks to Veena. And without her efforts, I don't think even this AGM was possible as well. So Veena?
Oh, well, you're too kind to say that it was not possible without me, but like Neetu and I, we always mention in our group meetings, if our lovely seniors didn't attend our meetings, I don't think the meeting would have been even half as successful as it is. So thank you so much for all the seniors who always attend our meeting and help us with, give us ideas and tips and encourage us. So I think all the thanks goes to them. So thank you so much.
Great work, Veena and Neetu.
Thank you so much, Veena. Whilst we've had some special mentions to several of our staff, this is not taking credit away from all of the other hardworking staff that that Sriram has got. Each one and every single one of you has played an important role in making sure that Sriram is able to deliver on its services. And I know right from the top, the team leaders at Sriram, Shweta, Neetu, all of you guys have Mehdi, all of you guys have really inspired all the younger all the junior staff who've come new to the organization, and really shown that care is the foremost important thing in this organization. It's about selfless acts. We're not doing this as a something to just pay the bills, but it's more something to doing it out of our hearts. And every single one of you, I think, deserve a pat on the back to taking the organization to where you have. So thank you so much. And now we're coming close towards the final little last bits of the our AGM, someone here has been eagerly waiting for a long, long time. Our backbone, our pillar. Does anyone want to guess who that might be?
German.
Oh, that didn't take very long to get the guess right. Yes, exactly. So I'm now going to call Jai Ramanji to actually come on, say a few words, and also present the accounts for Sri Om.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and our team, the great team, has been doing excellent job without my even telling them. And here, as usual, coming back to dollars, what we are doing right now here, the review of what we have done so far in this year, and what will the future look like. Like from the beginning, we have adopted all the standards and policies, procedures as per the Government Act, and also every now and then there has been an email from Department of Health asking about the compliance and all. We have been doing those compliances. And coming to corporate governance, it is governed by the Constitution, bylaws, and charters. And SIOM has got committees and also board of directors. And we have strategic plans once in 3 years, and every year we revisit them and see the strength and how we are going. And the board, of course, we have got besides me, Dr. Gayatri, Vidya Raghavan, Srinivas Devan, Shweta, Aarti. Now, we have a latest addition, Dr. Pramod Chandru, joining us in this key personnel. He will be looking after all the clinical governance and the group housing project, which we are starting this year. And regarding the committees, we have board committee, audit and finance. We have external accountants, independent accountants as for help in the committee. Regarding compliance, risk and audit, we have consultant Maria Catravisis. For human resources, we have another external agency, Employment Innovations. See, these kind of independent authorities, they allow us to think properly and formulate proper policies and procedures. Now, coming to the financial presentation, and we have statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. See, from home care support income, we got $1.3 million this year. And of course, donations have gone down to $36,000. We had this, last year we had this 57,750 bushfire donation and also grant from the Commonwealth Bank. We couldn't utilize it because of the COVID. Every now and then there's a COVID restrictions and we couldn't utilize it. And we had some more grants and we are just storing it for making it into now group home now. And of course, the government, as the other valuable MPs have told us, the federal government and the state government have been helping us with job keeper subsidy, which was allowing us to go through with all the thick and thin. Now, the final total revenue we have $1.5 million as against $1 million last year. And coming to the expenses and operating expenses, we got 6,500 is accounts and bookkeeping, and staff and administration expenses 1.02 million. That is about wages and superannuation and other things, paying that. And we have got provisions and depreciation. This is for the annual leave and long service leave. We got the provisions and all the depreciations. We have $88,000 there. And net surplus is meager $203,000. This takes you to the balance sheet. Of course, the next page you can see. The balance sheet, we have current assets at $940,000 and non-current asset 14,826. The total assets are 955. Total liability is 440. Net assets is $500,000. And thanks to all our team working day in, day out, 24/7, we have made it, of course. Thank you, the team. Thank you, all the seniors. Now, going forward, as Srini has put it, we are not going to stay there. We are going to go for a group home very soon, and we are formulating all the policies, procedures, and clinical governance procedures. Thanks to Dr. Pramod, who is now joined our team. Thank you for this opportunity. Now we have our seniors, Mr. Ramamurthy, is he there, our accountant? Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much, Jayaramanji, and thank you to everybody else. Namaskaram and prayers to Devi Ma and Chinnaswamiji, and congratulations to all the committee and the team. Thank you for providing me this opportunity to say a few words. I've been associated with SRIOM Foundation for several years now. I've been honored and privileged to be associated with this organization. From a small, humble beginning, as was mentioned earlier, this organization has grown into a very, very good, very well managed organization. I'm very proud to say that. As accountants who have been involved with this entity, generally as accountants for other clients as well, we impose a very high level of standards, and sometimes it becomes quite exacting or unreasonable for some clients. But I'm very proud to say that over the years we've come over so many issues and difficulties, and now today SRIOM is run like a professional organization, very, very, very professionally held organization with all the modern software. They've got Vision Care and all this software which is being now adopted, and this is the way to go. I can proudly say that this is one of the best clients we have at the moment in terms of organization. Though it's a not-for-profit organization, there is no profits to be distributed to any shareholder or anything. But if I were to look at it as an investor in this organization with the balance sheet, which Jayaraman unfortunately didn't elaborate in detail, but you can all see in the annual report, we are very proud of this organization's balance sheet today. It is an envy of any investor who would like to go and invest in this organization, I can say, because your investment in this organization will be in terms of your contribution, your donation, your sponsorship, etc. Please keep it going. There are many more milestones to be achieved, as Srini put it, and every dollar that you put into this organization is going to give returns in terms of better community service and better community welfare, which is going to benefit all of us, all our elders, and all of us. You're all growing old, one day or the other, we will need those services as well. And so please look at it from that angle. And I would only say my best wishes and my prayers for this organization to grow from strength to strength from here on, and I'll be proud to be associated with it as long as they want me to. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ramamurthy. That was wonderful words. I would like to now call upon, we've heard from a lot of us from SRIOM and also from the members of Parliament, but what about the actual people receiving the care? What did they think of the organization? If possible, could I please invite Ms. Geeta Sivaram to share a few words?
Hi, I'm Geeta. I'm a daughter of Mrs. Panamal Ganesan. I was not prepared for I was just enjoying the whole session actually. So proud to see the growth of SRIOM Care, and amidst the the pandemic, we've been having the continuous service of the care workers, and also the staff from SRIOM Care. They've been wonderful, especially in the last over 12 months. Amidst all this restrictions, pandemic situation, we've had non-stop service. So thank you so much. And I would like to congratulate Sri Om Care, as well as I have to do special mention about Jairamji, Aarti, Shweta, Bhakti, and the care workers. You've all been wonderful. Thank you, and keep up your good work. Thank you so much. And I'm talking on behalf of my mom, who's a dementia patient. And it's been a pleasure that the last 3 years we've been getting your service, and we can't thank you enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, there, Geeta.
Thank you so much, Geeta ji.
Thank you so much.
Like
Geeta
you're
ji.
always too kind.
Yes.
You're always too kind. Like we are very happy to provide service. And we would like to continue the service that we are providing at this stage to everyone.
Thank you so much, dear. It's mutual, because who we get as well. We all are mirrors. We reflect each other. So, and thank you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Geeta ji.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd now like to call upon Anju Sud to also share a few words.
Anju ji, you just have to unmute your mic.
Is it okay? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, yes.
I'm Anju, and Sirium Care is a service provider for my husband Deepak, who is sitting here next to me. And I'll say that we are very, very grateful to you, as your services are excellent. You also provide services to my parents who live independently in a retirement village, and they are also so happy from the services. I can see the smiles on their faces when I go and visit them. Of course, not recently, but yes, they are very happy too. And the way you meet our needs, that is extremely commendable. We have seen this organization, Sri Om Care, growing and strengthening, and the success of which I would say goes to all the motivated staff who is very pleasant to talk to, and they work under the driving force of their president, vice president, everyone, I would say, Aarti ji, Shweta ji, I communicate to them, Mehdi. Everyone is so wonderful and beautiful to talk to, and they all are very friendly, approachable at the same time. Please forgive me if I'm not taking anyone's name, but yes. And when we started with this organization, the first person we met was Jay Ramanji, and we were really, really very impressed by the way he had given us the plans and the service, the way the services are provided. And I've called them many times at odd hours for the help, and believe me, they have come forward with the best outcome. I feel they're just a part of our family, and I can talk to them anytime. So I would always like to be associated with them. We wish you, Sirium Care, success and good luck in the years to come. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Anjuji. Last but not least, I'd like to call upon Praveen Gupta ji, please, to share a few words.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm a new client of Sri Om Care, and I had talked to Jayaramanji long time back. And at that time, he had suggested that why don't you register for old age care? And then, but at that time, I didn't need the services. Then my wife passed away last year, and then I started needing the services. Now, what I have actually found in Sri Om Care is that as a marketing guy, I always tell my people service with a smile. But what Sri Om Care provides service with a heart, which no marketing book ever tells you. So that is where the difference lies. And I have seen a lot of other service providers. They have got fabulous, beautiful brochures, good looking glossy brochures. I haven't seen any glossy brochures from Shri Om Care, but I think the service they provide is much more than the glossy brochure. They provide much more than what the brochure promises you. So I think that is what is important, that you promise more than you deliver more than the promise, rather than promise more than you deliver. So here I have found that you deliver more than your promise. Third thing I have seen is, especially in the COVID times, all of you must have felt that you tried to call anybody, and after 15 rings, you will find that the voice says, please leave a voicemail, and then you leave a voicemail or you just get fed up. I'm surprised. I don't know what type of capability you all have, that even when I have been calling Mr. Jayaraman, third ring doesn't go. He will lift the phone. One day I was thinking on a weekend that I will just call him and leave a message. By the third ring, he lifts the phone, so I have no time to leave the message. He says, what do you want, Praveen? So what I'm saying is, the commitment which is there, in not in only in words, in actual performance, and the care workers who come, they are so, you know what, she, after second time she told me, I was so overwhelmed. I told my sister that don't bother about me at all. She says, you are like my father. So when I'm serving you, I feel like I'm serving my father. So what I'm saying is that actually shows that the amount of devotion and the commitment, you not only do the work, you do it with making your other person feel that he is with somebody who is a family member, not just a person who is coming to take care of you. So I think that these points are there which sets you apart. And I never knew your organization has been so long in making, in running. What happens is, after some time, the organization gets more and more bureaucratized, and the heart starts going into only the smile. So I am really surprised that after 15 years also you have grown much more, and your clients have started expecting so much, and you are delivering all that. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pravinji. Those words were absolutely wonderful. I would now like to hand it off to Veena, who'd like to share a video, be a slideshow of some of our
A short
activities.
presentation that we've made of our activities on offline and online. That was just a small compilation of what we've been doing. So we got a little chance to do some offline gatherings. So we did a little bit of celebrations there, celebrated some milestone birthdays and some beautiful events. And other than that, we also did some online celebrations. So we just wanted to show off what we've been doing.
No, wonderful.
Over to you, Srini.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Veena. That was wonderful. And we're now coming to the pointy end of the AGM, but we've got one more client who'd like to provide us share their experience. Could I please call upon Sharda Auntie to share some words about the online meeting?
हेलो नमस्कार मेरी आवाज आ रही है
Yes, we can hear.
आवाज आवाज आ रही है
Yes, Auntie, we can hear you.
Yes, Auntie, we can hear you. मैं श्री ओम के लगभग हम लोग 12 साल से जुड़े हुए हैं और जब ये पैरामीटर में मीटिंग होती है लिवरपूल भी जाते रहे तो मैंने जय रमन जी से कहा कि देखिए हमें आने जाने में 3 घंटे लग जाते हैं तो कहीं हमारे आसपास का कोई इंतजाम कर दीजिए तो उन्होंने पैनिक हिल्स का शुरू किया था और उसके बाद हम लगातार उसमें सिर्फ 12-15 लोग थे जब स्टार्ट हुआ था आज देखिए कितना फला फूला है कितने उसमें 40-45 लोग आ रहे हैं ये सब इन लोगों की सेवा का जो है रिजल्ट है उसमें उन्होंने इतना कुछ योगदान दिया है कि हम कहते हैं कि इनको की और सेंटर खोलिए ताकि हम और ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व हों हमारे पास और कोई तरीका नहीं अपने को एंटरटेन करने का इसके सिवाय और जूम मीटिंग में तो कमाल ही कर दिया है इस टाइम में भी इन्होंने जो हमारा मनोरंजन किया है मैंने जो आर्टिकल लिखा उसमें मैंने इनका विशेष थैंक्स किया है तो कभी मैं इनको अपनी मीटिंग में पढ़ के सुनाऊंगी तो ये वीना जी नीतू जी जयरमन जी श्वेता ये सारा ग्रुप एकदम ईश्वर की देन है कि ये ऐसा काम कर रहे हैं और बड़े लोगों को उन्होंने संभाल लिया यहाँ आके विदेश में नहीं तो ये बड़ा मुश्किल टाइम था जो सब निकाल रहे थे और इस टाइम पर भी मैं उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ और श्वेता का और जय रमन जी का आशा जी का मैं हम बहुत उनके संपर्क में है शुरू से ही लेकिन अभी ये मेहंदी भी है बीच में बहुत देख के अच्छा लगा मेहंदी गुड थैंक यू वेरी मच
Thank you so much, Sharda Auntie. Just for the benefit of those others on the call, such as myself, who aren't very proficient in Hindi, could I please call upon Neetu to maybe just translate some of the key messages there? So, sorry for putting you on the spot there, Neetu, but I'm sure that your Hindi would be a lot better than many of others that are here.
Thank you, Srini. Thank you so much. My Hindi is not as good as like there's many other people who their Hindi is very good. I'm very good in Punjabi.
Would you like to just maybe translate some of the key messages that Sharda Auntie messaged there? Or would we like to, shall we hand this off to maybe Shweta? What's your preference?
I think Sharda Auntie already said thank you to Jai Raman ji and Sri Om K. They are the most, I could say, as Guruji said, they're not senior, they are the golden people because they are in the golden age. So they are the golden members for our Sri Om group. In the day centers and as well as in the online meetings, they are the most professional, most dedicated clients who always comes on time. And even if something comes up, they always ring us or send a message to myself or Veena that something is coming up, so we might be coming late. We have a vaccination today, so we might not attend it. Like they are so dedicated to the group. So thank you so much, Sharda Auntie and BP Sharma Uncle. We love you a lot. And as Sharda Auntie said that we are giving the entertainment to them, but it's not the truth. It's a half a truth, I can say that. Because the more we learn from them and we try to gather the whole information and we try to give back to them. So it's more we are learning from them, and at the same time we are delivering what we have learned from them, the same thing we are delivering to them. So thank you so much, Sharda Aunty, and thank you to everyone. Thank you to Jayaraman ji, Shweta ji, Srini, Aarti. Thank you very much for bringing us on board and give us a lots of love and pleasure, and we have really learned a lot from Shri Om. So thank you so much.
Thank you for that, Neetu.
Happy Teachers Day to you too. We'll do it tomorrow's meeting. We have a lot more to go in tomorrow's meeting.
Sorry, Ma. No, thank you so much, Neetu. Thank you for apologies for putting you on the spot, but you've done a fabulous job. Now, I would like to hand it off to Veena. As we mentioned earlier, there is a lucky draw, and Veena is going to pick out a few names and make their day today on Father's Day and Teachers' Day. Is that right, Veena?
No.
You're on mute there, Veena.
Yeah. I'm not the one who's picking the names. So we found, thanks to the technology of today, I found a website that will do the magic. So let me share my screen. And if you can see, I've put all the people who are on the meeting. I've put all your names on the list, and we're going to pick 3 names. So the first name is drum roll.
We can't see.
Where is my name? My name is not there.
Uncle, you're giving the award. Okay, sorry. I think that this one has decided that he's sorry. Just give me 1 second. Let me figure this out.
Maybe Mike's just.
Yeah, it's just give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get the name to come. There we go.
Can we show it on the screen, please?
Mute. Okay, can you see my screen now? Yeah.
Yes,
We're gonna
yes, we
pick the
can,
name.
Veena. Thank you.
Yes, we can, Veena. Thank you. Harinder ji. The winner is Harinder ji. Is Harinder ji here? You have to unmute yourself, please.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. So Harinder ji, you are the first winner. I'm going to take out Harinder. Oh, sorry. I'm going to take out Harinder ji's name from the list, and then we're going to do this 2 more times. So the next winner, Annie. Annie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Wow.
Congratulations,
How are you?
Annie.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Harinder ji and Annie.
Annie, yes.
And the last name. Now we're going to do a last one. Jagdish Ahuja ji. Ahuja uncle, are you there? Ahuja uncle, are you there?
If he's not there, we should redraw.
Okay. Ahuja uncle, if you're not there, if you're there, please unmute and say yes. Okay. Doesn't look like he's there. Okay, we do another round. Lalita auntie. Lalita auntie,
Yeah.
are you there? Okay, great. So the last winner is Lalita Auntie. Yay! So our three winners are Harinder Auntie, Annie, and Lalita Auntie.
Can I interrupt for a second, please? Can you hear me?
Sure. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving us a chance to attend this meeting. Jayaramanji and the whole team, on behalf of Herman Foundation, I would like to congratulate to all the team members, and what a wonderful, like, it was so much like we couldn't actually get up from our chair because it was full of information, full of validation and testimonials of people, how much we are making a difference. So congratulations from us and Maninder Singh. But the last thing which I want to say, I want to put my prize in rotation again. Can you please make one more draw so that it can go to somebody else? Thank you so much. On behalf of all the Herman Foundation team, congratulations, Shri Om Care. Bless you.
Thank you. All right, so we are
Thank you,
doing
Harmanji.
another
Thank
draw.
you.
Thank you, Harmanji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we do another draw, and I'm going to remove Lalita Auntie's name. Sharma uncle, Nagendra Sharma ji. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
so those are our three winners. We have Nagendra Sharma uncle, we have Lalita auntie, and we have Annie, our three winners. Now, I would like to hand over the mic back to Srini.
Thank you so much, Veena. Congratulations to the lucky draw winners. We'll find a COVID-safe way to make sure we can get those prizes over to you. And now I would like to introduce our star performer for Sri Om, who's been with us for a long time, to close us out for the evening, Mehdi Hamidpour. Sri Om wouldn't be where it is without all of your efforts. Would you like to take the honors in closing us out with a vote of thanks, please?
Maybe
you are on mute.
Unmute yourself.
You're on
please.
mute, Mehdi.
No, not yet. You're still on mute. Oh, no, I think we're having some issues there with Mehdi's line. Do you want to?
पता नहीं
We're gonna try once. We're gonna try once more. Oh.
मेरे को इसमें लकी
No. Okay, I think we're gonna. Unfortunately, Mehdi seems to have a little bit of issues with his on his end.
Do you want to disconnect and come back again? Like leave and come back?
Veena, can't you unmute
Can't
it?
hear you.
No, I think
No,
he's.
I can't unmute. He has to
I think he's
unmute himself.
on his end. Or something's wrong with his audio.
No, he's on mute.
Look, that's okay. What we'll do is we'll actually move on to Art to finish us off with the vote of thanks. Apologies, Mehdi. We'll have to try this again and sort this out next time. Do you want to give us a wave? We can still see you. Do you want to give us a wave?
Thank you, everyone. Sorry, Mehdi. I just have to take it up from here. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I think towards the end of the meeting, we're just having some technical glitches. So we're not able to go with what we planned. Thanks, Mehdi, for helping us out all this time. Just to make sure people get in without any issues and all those stuff. So I'll just present the word of thanks on behalf of Sri Om Foundation, and I'm just taking over Mehdi's turn. Sorry about that, Mehdi. Yeah. Humanity leads to divinity, and divinity leads to unity. As a citizen of this world, we all have the responsibility to help our fellow beings. It is said there is no greater satisfaction in life than to helping others. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to stand in front of you. Many new faces, many have been with us for many years. I can see the smile on all your faces. Thank you so much. As you know, my name is Aarti, and I'm one of the members of Sri Om Care. I've had the opportunity working with some amazing people over these years. So I've seen a lot of these amazing people in the meeting today, and many of them are not in the meeting today as well. So a lot of these people are giving back to the community, really showing an example that humanity leads to divinity. Today's AGM could not have been made possible without the support of many individuals and volunteers. If I was to mention everyone individually, I may just keep going. Therefore, let me begin by thanking some key contributors to our cause. Mr. Mark Taylor, Seven Hills MP, Mr. Alex Hawk, Immigration Minister, Citizenship Immigration Services, Durga Owen, representing Julie Owen, Labour MP, Julian Lesser, Federal MP for Marora, Ramanan Gagi, Director of Community Relations, representing Council General of India, Michelle Rowland, Shadow Minister of Communications, Green Bay, Scott Farlow, New South Wales MP, Jody Mackay, former opposition leader, Kevin Conley, MP for Riverston, Mrs. Reena Jeti, Hillshire Councillor, Mr. Samir Pandey, Councillor Parramatta Council. Special mentions to all our honorable guests and any other names. If I missed out, I'm very sorry about it. A special thanks to all of you who have dedicated your Sunday here today. Sri Om's service is aimed at delivering a customized care for a community. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for muting your mic. Sri Om's service is aimed at delivering a customized care for a community where our culture, language, and beliefs are highly valued. While concluding, I thank you personally, and as our Guru has mentioned and said, humanity leads to divinity, and divinity leads to unity. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Good evening. Happy Teacher's Day and Happy Father's Day. Sri Om.
Thank you all. Thank you. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy your remaining day. Thank you.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Happy Father's Day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Annie, we want to see you.